Keeps cussing down. You haven't been doing that at all.
Okay, good. And I'll keep an eye on the chat and who's in here. Me and Barnaby, since he doesn't have no friends outside right now. Come here, buddy. Can hang out.
With me?
Hi. Sit. You want to hang out and be live with us? You want to hang out and be live with us? All your friends are in the other vehicle. I know. Oh, goodness.
Push you back up.
Hello. We are putting a transmission in today. So that's cutting into
We're trying to.
video release time. So we thought we'd just kind of bring you along for that journey because this has been a long one coming, and I know a lot of you have been following along with that and us not having a vehicle for a long time and borrowing a vehicle, and someone kind and gracious enough to let us borrow their vehicle, knowing that the kind of roads we live on. So hopefully by the end of today we will be up one truck. I don't know how well you can see under there. Hi, James. You can hear lots of clunking. They're lifting a brand new transmission, not a brand new, but a refurbished transmission.
This is not easy.
Up into the underside from being very low on the ground. And it's been raining for the past couple of days, so the ground is drenched and it's a muddy job. It's a muddy job here today. This is our first transmission change. So, but not Caleb's first transmission change. The guy that's helping us, he knows his stuff. So we're very grateful to have him here helping us do this.
No. Yeah, I mean, when you jack it up, it'll be all clear.
Yeah, so they have it on a jack right now under there, and they're trying to like kind of get it aligned so they can get it lifted up into there. It's terrifying, and they're like, come join us, come man the live while we do dangerous stuff. Oh, there ain't no me learning how to do this. I already know, like I do not have the patience. I mean, I have patience for a lot of things, but working on a vehicle, no, I don't have the patience for that. I'd be punching stuff, my knuckles will be bloody. I don't like uncomfortable positions for long periods of time, and that stuff does not look comfortable. My neck and shoulder can't take it. I have an old old injury here, and it restricts me in a lot of things. Yeah, no, I said I have a patience for a lot of things. Being in super uncomfortable, cramped positions for long periods of time isn't one, which is why I couldn't be a mechanic. I can't even believe I'm up here bearing witness to this. Barnaby's sitting here digging a trench right where I'm trying to kneel. So he's just making sure that the ground is extra muddy. Sean, you got James is here, and,
hey, James.
And Dave, and Alma's grandma.
Oh, okay. Regina.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now you want me to strap this to...
Oh, that's Barnaby. Bear with us. This is real life. It's real life happening. There's no edits. There's no cutouts here. I don't know if you can see. I'll try to just gently tip this and you can see what I'm dealing with. He's literally digging a trench right where I'm sitting. So we're just going to let him do that. But if he hits the camera, you know why it's bouncing around. Yeah, He's doing whatever. He's trying to give me a spot to sit, I think. So, I mean, this is the most flattering shots of Sean, isn't it? He's like, let's do it live. He'd get his butt shot the whole time. Yeah, nope. We don't allow for that around here. Don't tell him I did that either, anybody. He'd be so embarrassed. He doesn't like it when I act like a child. Sometimes I can be a little immature.
Oh, we got trade spots for a second.
Okay. Sounds good, James. We get it. I get it. Okay, good. As long as your lips are sealed. That's our little secret. Oh, look, we're switching sides here. Got Caleb coming to this side. Caleb is a very, very, very knowledgeable mechanic. We're lucky to have him as a neighbor.
Who else
not-
is with us, Jess?
Huh?
Who else is with us?
We have an Albert with us. I don't know who all is here that's not chatting. There's more people here than letting on.
Okay.
Got some voyeurs watching. But James is popping off. He has to go take a phone call. Oops, guys, sorry. Yes, we have a transmission problem. We have. Oh, hold on, I'll call you back. Oh, I accidentally answered my mom's calling me. I accidentally answered it and did not want to. Sorry about that. So she's gonna call back. Hold on. This is what real life videoing is like when you don't get to cut out the cutouts. Sorry. But yeah, we're getting a new transmission put in. Well, it's a used transmission, but new to us. So that ought to be nice. This is gonna, like, we have no working vehicles at the moment, so we will finally have one. Yeah, bear with me. I'm just texting my mom back because my mom will call 100 times in a row. Thinking something's wrong with me. No, I see him over there. I'm watching him. Barnaby, come on. Come back over here, buddy. For those of you who are just tuning in and you don't know who Barnaby is, he's my big butt. He's my Doberman German Shepherd. Not a guard bone in him, though. Not a guard dog bone in him. He's just a big, sweet baby. Huh. Yeah, he's just a sweet baby. No, my mom is okay. She was just making sure I was okay. Yeah, she's okay. No, I texted her and let her know that I was on a live stream and I accidentally answered it and she's fine. She's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm okay. Are you okay? Yeah, we're all okay. Hello, hey, what's going on? Lions Fix It Shop. You fix cars? Stay here, Barnaby.
Figure it out.
Yeah, I had to reload that.
They're getting ready to hoist a new transmission up into the old truck here. We find it's more worthwhile to fix an old truck than learn the computers of a new one.
This thing is not light either.
Yeah, it's Sean's back there saying that transmission is not light. Well, it's also the leverage that you're working with. You're literally like 18 inches off the ground or whatever there. And it's been raining for days, so the ground is completely saturated here. So, getting to work. Oh, geez. See? Scary stuff be happening. We can't really see what's going on over there. We can just hear screams. They're like, come hang out with us while we do this. Dangerous. What are you eating? Don't just be eating stuff off the ground. Are you eating this? Don't do that. Oh, he's eating grass. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, this one come from a junkyard quite a few hours away, almost in the next state. They're pretty hard to find. Yeah, that's why I'm not under there. I told him I was going live. Let them know. I let them know, you know, because I know the kind of cursing that can go on underneath the vehicle. At least if I'm under it, that's for sure. Hi. Nice to see you. No, it's not a. I don't. It's not a rebuilt either. It just was one that happened to pull into
What are you eating?
a junkyard.
What you eating, babe?
Grass. He's eating grass. Believe me, I'm trying to monitor what he's eating, but it's just grass. But it was a truck that had just pulled into the junkyard that day. It had a good transmission in it. And it is very clean. It is actually a very pretty transmission compared to the old one. I don't know if you can kind of see that. It's right there. He's just rooting around out here like a little piggy on the ground.
Yeah, it's gonna get more secure.
Do you guys got it hoisted?
We have it strapped to the jack.
Okay.
Sliding
Yeah, the old
around
one.
in there, so we had to
Sliding around.
connect it to the jack so that when we hoist it, it doesn't fall off. Oh man, oh, that position was hard on my neck.
Yeah, no, that's one of the reasons I can't do this kind of work. Barnaby's digging me a trench here. Oh, jeez.
You could probably bring that down and show once we're ready to.
Lift it up.
Yeah.
Come on, Barnaby,
Probably
stay over
smashed
here.
my fingers like 3 times.
Yeah.
And I'm nutty.
Hello.
Now this is going in.
Barnaby's friends are sitting in Caleb's vehicle. They like to sit in cars, Rezzy and Sally. So if someone's here and their car door's open, they're guaranteed to just kind of hop in. Even if they're not going for a ride, it's like to them adventure. So they're just over there sitting in Caleb's vehicle. And so Barnaby's bored, so he's over here just trying to entertain himself, and he's not that good. Yeah, he said he's already smashed his finger like 3 times. He still squats to pee, Barnaby, because he's only been around female dogs and he wasn't raised with
We're
a
ready
pack.
to jack this thing.
Okay, I'm gonna bring you guys underneath there while they jack it up, so you guys can get up close and into this business. Is there a way to turn the camera around? Yeah. There we go.
We're ready in a second. That's what she's saying.
I don't want to lose Barnaby either.
Don't lose the dog.
Yeah, I can see the transmission.
Alright, so we need to come up with it. So.
Okay.
We'll have to. But
Just cool on
let's here, get to the back of the jack
Okay.
here on your side. And we are going to try to lift up on this jack and get this thing further forward
Oh, jeez.
so that we shouldn't be horrible bad.
Okay, those coolant lines are on the way.
The oxygen sensor.
I'm not the best at this, y'all, but
we're gonna come up.
I'm trying to get Yins in on, you know, this is the action part.
Hold on a sec.
Right now, we're getting this transmission shot forward so we can get it connected to the engine. But we're still
Oh, no.
hitting the oxygen sensor. See if we can get above it a little bit.
Barnaby!
Hang tight. Can you take this for just a second? Is there any way?
How you doing?
Come on, Barnaby. Over here. Come on.
All right.
Buddy, come on. This way.
Clear. Oxygen sensor.
We can go up more now?
We can go forward, and then we're going to go up.
You're a good boy. Sally just laying in
I
that
know. She's just
big
sitting there.
watching.
Okay, hold on. I think we're. I guess when we go up, we're not clearing these on this side.
We're not clearing the lines.
No, I mean we're. Okay, there we go. I guess.
Well, first and foremost, we're going to need to come forward more.
I see all that stuff's
Yikes.
getting smashed.
And by stuff, he's referring to all of this stuff.
Let me trade sides.
You're leaking lots of fluid.
That's okay.
Okay. Alright, well, it's back to me for a minute, y'all. Because they are
What?
making a mess under there. That is what it is. There's like red fluid leaking everywhere.
Well, okay. No, go ahead and jack it up. 'Cause now
So-
we're hitting the exhaust.
Oh, now they're hitting the exhaust. See?
Clear that.
What craziness.
I think we should be clear.
Who knew doing something like this could be so intense?
More.
Yeah, they have like the lines separated because it's not connected to the transmission, so that's what's like, it's kind of getting pushed on.
Let me get a power bar.
We're almost there, Jess.
They're almost ready.
What'd you say?
They're almost ready.
You said you're not looking?
No, I'm looking. I'm gonna watch. Yeah, no. We gotta get in there while you're lifting it. That's when the excitement happens. I just keep losing Barnaby. Stay here.
Barnaby. He's right here.
Yeah, he come around. Barnaby does not like car rides, so he keeps his distance from the vehicles, especially while everybody's in them, because he thinks that we're gonna scoop him up, make him go somewhere. He not about it. I never had a dog that didn't like the vehicle or go for a ride. He's my first. And Fred is downstairs. I put him down in the dome. I lifted him up onto the bed and surrounded him in pillows. Gave him optimal comfort. The fan's blowing on him, even though it's pretty chilly out today. As you can see, I'm in hoodie. It's only like 59 degrees or something. Fred goes back to the vet tomorrow, so we'll know more about Fred's story tomorrow. But his cough is still really bad. It's not getting better. He now has like 2 different kinds of coughs, and I think one is like his cough and one is like his collapsed lung, like trying to I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's been really tough with Fred and watching him struggle, but also seeing that like he's got a lot of will. Like he still tries to run. He wags his tail a lot. He eats good. He poops good. You know, he's real just lethargic. He's kind of like, but I mean, when you're not getting oxygen to your whole body, what can you really expect out of him? You know what I mean? Like more than he's doing. So it's hard to like make the best choice, you know? And to like the vet said it could take a really long time for his a collapsed lung to heal on its own. And it would be slow and arduous, and you know, he's already in so much struggling, and through the summer heat and stuff, like I noticed that he flares up a lot when it's super hot, and like I hate to put him through that through the summer, but then also to like put him into surgery is a risk because of his health and his age, he said, but to put him in surgery and the reinflate that lung is like, he said, just shy of $15,000 surgery. So then there's that. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And he in the you know, on a week old guy. So it's been tough trying to make the right choice and to, like, you know, do we try and raise the money and get his lung inflated? Do we? I don't know. I'm counting on the vet to help us make the call on what the answer is. So we'll just wait until we see tomorrow. I guess that's all we can do. Are you ready under there? No? I took them off on a complete total side tangent.
But did you about what?
Yeah, we were talking about Fred. I just fell in the hole that Barnaby dug right beside me. Now he's helping himself to a stick. The garden's looking nice, y'all. We're working right in front of it, so you can kind of get some vibe on it. Looking good.
Mugwort's doing amazing.
Yeah, that's the mugwort.
You can see it.
Yeah, it's doing good since it's transplant. Barnaby's still trying to find ways to entertain himself. Sean's out.
Huh? Yeah, that's just my neck was creaking sitting under there. So stretching it out for a minute. We're almost in place. This is not fun to do in the mud. Having a concrete slab just makes all the difference I can see.
Yeah. So nobody told me that the snakes like this black garden fabric, and I was over here the other day straightening up a piece of it that had got lifted up from the wind, and a snake just comes slithering right out and went across the thing, scared the crap out of me. But our friend Carrie, who is a permaculture guru, I like to call him,
He's arguing.
he said that this time of year they really seem to like that black fabric. He said as it gets hotter they'll find their way out of there, but Barnaby went all the way over across the yard, and he's staring from a safe distance, like chewing his stick. He doesn't like to be involved. Vehicles. Yeah, that's what it is, nice and warm. But it scared me. Carrie was here then, and he ended up picking it up, and we got some pretty neat footage of it. I stayed away. I stayed safe distance.
Grab me that 17. Take that one back.
This was just a rat snake or whatever, so. He doesn't know how to entertain himself. He's trying to figure it out over there. Just dragging this big old stick like it's his only friend. I don't know if you can kind of see behind me, but Sally's right there. She's just like, I refuse to come out. And Rosie's in the back lane. Not even their own vehicles. They're just in somebody else's. Just making themselves at home.
Hey, grab me 3/8 short. Hey, I grabbed the wrong one.
Freaks. They think they're on adventure. Poor Barnaby's lost without them.
That's the 18, and then this one. How's everybody doing? Nice and warm. It's actually been not too bad here. I'm enjoying the cooler weather right now.
Yeah, no, we're taking nice advantage of it.
But we have an idea of how to combat the heat that we're still having, even though we covered the top of the dome. Did you tell them that?
No.
Yeah, we covered the top of the skylight with a tarp, a reflective tarp, to try and like reflect some of that solar energy that's coming in, because it was 107 degrees inside the dome.
Yeah.
So now my father's coming in a few days, and we're going to put an exhaust fan up at the top and a pipe that goes down and out, so hopefully we can circulate the air.
I'm sorry, you guys just got to see. He was just out there just like running circle after circle after circle. He's just trying so hard to entertain himself. He doesn't know what he's supposed to be doing. Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, you have to play by yourself. Do you have to play by yourself? I'm sorry. Oh, he just sits down. He's an odd guy.
I gotta get a swivel.
You got what?
I gotta get a swivel to put on this.
He really is a strange dog. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Or I'm using my husband's cell phone to live stream. And so he just keeps getting phone calls. He's really popular when it comes in the daytime. He gets a lot of phone calls.
Who keeps calling?
It's a couple of different people.
On my phone?
Yeah. I just keep denying them. Yeah, the garden's starting to look good. I'm ready to plant it this week. We're planting this week. We got some stuff over here. This is gonna be our trellises, our garden trellises. We got some good stuff going on over there. You can see the wood pile over there by the solar system. We're gonna have a project gotten ready to get started over there. Got some stuff going on. Sean's dad comes the end of this week coming, so he will also be getting involved in some projects. So yeah, we got some stuff going on. It'll be nice. Get some things done. Finished. But yeah, I'm excited to get the garden planted. I mean, the garlic is doing really great. We have some potatoes that came back up from last year, so I'm kind of just like, I let that bed kind of grow up on its own. But I have so many plant babies down by the dome ready to be planted. Barnaby, he's out of control. Look at him. Hold on, guys. He's just running circles by himself. Oh, I love gardening, except like with, I mean, it has its quirks, you know what I mean? Like the bug pressure, the heat, like, because, you know, gardens mostly need direct sun, so you got to go work on them in like direct sun, especially if you're not a super early morning person, like I'm not. Like, I don't know if you guys ever like notice in a lot of our videos, like if it's something that has to do with capturing the morning, or it's a morning scene, or we're making coffee, it's usually Sean. If you kind of can pay attention to see if you pick that up onto that or not. But yeah, it takes me a long time to get going in the morning. Like a long time. I need a good solid 2. Like, I get up early, but I need that time to like situate myself. My body has to adjust to gravity, like all kinds of things. Like mornings are rough. I'm a rough in the morning, so it takes me a while to get going.
More.
I'm a second shifter forever. You catch me between like noon and 9 p.m. You got full functioning. Can get some stuff done. Me. But that puts you in the garden in the hot parts of the day, you know what I mean? So like, oh, it gets so stinking hot. But we're taking like one of those like, you know, little canopies that people put up, like picnics or like stuff like that, that just have like the little canopy and the little tent that kind of goes. We're going to get one of those in a bucket of water, and we're going to hook a mister up to it, and we're going to like use that to shade us as we work the garden and kind of like move it along with us to keep us shaded and to keep us misted while we're up here working. See if that helps. And then I got this hat last year, a Stetson hat that is like a pre-dipped in like bug stuff, and you wear it, and I mean, it works for like 57 washes, and it keeps the bugs away. So I mean, that hat really worked. So I'm gonna, in combination of that hat and like the little garden shelter that we drag along with us this year, hopefully we can spend a lot more time up here. I told Sean, because I've been raising these little things since babies, and I've been home every day with them. I'm about to move into this garden. Like, I'll put a tent up. I'll be up here living with my plants, making sure nothing's getting them. Not failing at gardening this year. So much for watching put a transmission in. It's just like my own personal live stream. But you can see they are still under there working. I put the phone back in the tripod, but I guarantee that by the time I do that, they'll be like, we're ready. Do you have a tent? So I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it works. All we can do is give it a shot. But like, it is brutal. The bug pressure and the heat, those are the two major things when working in the garden. And like, I get ants in my garden every year, so like now if the weeds get too high or I can't see and I walk into an anthill and I don't ever typically, like today I have rain boots on, but typically I don't. I like to be barefoot or in a light shoe. And I always happen to step in anthills every year in my garden and get bit up. And I react pretty gnarly to ant bites. To any kind of bug bite. Like, I'm pretty sensitive to them. Poor Barnaby, watching him have to play by himself. He's having a good time. I don't even know why I'm feeling kind of bad for him. Oh, they said they're almost there. See, if I would have put it in the tripod. All right, are you going to do it from the sides that you're on?
Yeah, I mean, we were putting it up to the spot. We're almost to...
Yes, some of them are fire ants. Yes.
Lots of fire ants.
We have lots of them around here.
Oh, I can see those too.
Yeah. Yep, I like it. But like, it's been like, this is the first year I think I'll be able to at least wear some shorts and some stuff like I do in the spring a lot, but in the summer I'm always stuck in leggings and stuff up here because it's like the woods, like you're combating the woods. It's not just like a grass yard. All right, guys, let's check it.
I'm bored slightly.
Oh, look, it's lifted up quite a far.
Anyway.
No, don't worry about me. I'll figure out the angle.
Getting this to line up perfectly is kind of a pain in the butt, but almost there.
Let me find a couple bolts.
I'm sure it's not that kind of a problem when this thing's up, like, and you can stand underneath it.
Well, when you're on flat ground, it makes a difference too.
Yeah, we probably have this thing jacked up a little bit higher too, but we got it as high as we could get with the jack that we had. Luckily, we have a transmission jack. This would be impossible if we didn't have this.
No, you would never be able to lift it and just like get it in.
No.
Right, yeah.
No
Hold
way.
it while I screw it.
No way.
Even when on the jack, it's kind of a pain in the butt to move around, especially because I guess we got bored under here. Right? I'm ready to have this truck going. This not having the truck has made getting supplies that we need for the property a whole lot harder.
Yep, and getting things off the property.
And getting things off of the property too. Which, have you showed everybody how clear it is?
No, I just lost Barnaby again. See, I keep doing this thing where he runs away whenever I'm not looking.
Barnaby!
Oh, I see him over there. Gotta keep our eye on him. Hi! What are you doing?
Alright, ease it down just a hair.
Right here?
Yeah.
You're so cute, dirty face. Bye.
No more?
Yeah, we have them, James. They're just a pain to keep charged.
Have what?
The GPS collars, they need better trained on them. The training process for them isn't that easy.
Yeah, they don't like to listen at all.
Getting them, if they get zapped and they're outside of the line, getting them to come back across it.
See that toggle? I'm gonna lift up on the back of the jack and just push it through. Let's drive through.
Not that standing up every 5 seconds and hollering for them is like any better.
So forward more?
Fenced property is the answer. But that's like $800,000.
Hold on a sec, let me try this way. Okay, now I can push them back, right?
Yeah, they have the GPS on them too, so that they can just be tracked. You know, that's what I always say. They should just wear them for that. But I don't know. I don't have any
Going
excuses.
forward at
I'm
all?
tired of making
Yeah.
excuses. just,
Just about far enough forward.
I just don't ever put them on them.
The angle on it right now. Is
Yeah.
kinda
So I need to push up the top
because the
like that.
Oh, look at this. Using a little bit of footwork over here.
try jacking it up a little bit. Just the hair. Stop that one.
Barnaby, I wouldn't go near the beehive.
Come on, Barnaby. Barnaby.
Last thing we need is him stung by bees.
What's that?
I said I wish I would have brought a headlamp.
I have one somewhere, but I don't know exactly where it is. I was just talking about it last night.
Every time we're moving
Yeah,
around,
it's a transmission jack.
crank sensor wire.
Oh.
Without that, this job would be impossible to do here.
Luckily, we have a friend and neighbor who is a mechanic who has some of the toys that we need to do this job and the
Yeah.
know-how.
Yeah.
Pick up on the back.
Yep, the right toys and the right knowledge. I can't believe Rosie or Sally won't get out of the car and come play.
I'm actually happy because it's easier to keep track of them.
I know, but I feel bad for Barnaby for not having any friends. You see his little legs over there. He's like, get out and come play with me. Just all squatted down on the ground here. That's a pretty view, huh? Minus all this crap in the way. That used to be our old shower house. We moved it away from there, and it's gonna now become our garden tool shed. So it's kind of in between our food forest and our garden. Oh, there's Barnaby coming in. He wants to see about working on cars too. Yeah, just upcycle it. You know what I mean? If it's still usable, it's still usable. We did have one super strong windstorm that like came through and like ripped a part of the tin roof off. You can kind of see there. That's super easily replaceable. The structure's still really strong. He's so cute down there trying to help. Oh, he's crawling the whole way under. Are you mechanicking? Oh, you're done already.
He's down on the transmission.
He's like
slightly.
me, done.
Okay.
So ease down on the jack slightly.
Can handle it for 5 seconds.
Now pick up on the
I'm a pretty good help though from back here.
Gosh,
We're so close. It's so far.
Like, is that even working?
I'm just trying to hold it in the proper, trying to get everything to line up, and it's. Okay. Honestly, right now, I'm just following direction. I can't see. Did you get it in?
It's right on the edge of the seat.
That's funny. He's just like laying there staring straight up.
What?
You just like laying there staring.
I'm holding the end of the transmission in place.
Hmm. Me too.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Did it catch any?
Grab one of my sauce.
Everything looks so messy from here.
What's that?
Said everything looks so messy from here. It's like the worst angle.
Well, it's all right. We cleaned up this property a lot, and as soon as we get the truck going,
We can clean it
I'm
up
so
more.
soupy right now.
Soupy?
Yeah,
Like from sweat or something?
laying in water.
Oh. Well, you have a tarp to lay on. And it looks like you just have your legs on it.
It looks like what?
You just have your legs on it. Yeah, but it is pretty back there, isn't it? Back there. The sky, like the little...
Out a little bit.
From the main road, you can see it. So that hill shape right there. So it's kind of cool to like watch it get closer and closer as you come up the hill and come up to into the woods.
Nice.
And everything's turning so green, so fast.
Hot there. Got the transmission up just the hair.
Just the hair.
And just the hair.
It's slowly becoming my favorite time of year. See, normally I'm a summer person, but here, like, this is summer weather in spring in Tennessee. I spent a lot of time in Pennsylvania, so it's still winter there, basically, even though it's spring. So now the summers here are so hot and humid that it's like, and like we've been years without temperature control, so like you feel every day of summer in the south without air conditioning, and you feel every bit of cold in the winter if you don't have heat. So
Regardless, it's still hanging on.
going through that struggle and those experiences, like I'm starting to learn to love like this. I like this season, spring, and then I like this season between fall and summer and fall, or fall and winter, whatever. The cooler seasons. These guys can't even get it lined up.
What?
Talking about Barnaby. Okay.
Not Barnaby's. He's the cutest friggin' dog.
He's a sweetie. Tail always going. He's a happy guy. I don't even like correcting him, so I let him be bad a lot because he's so innocent, and I don't ever want him like traumatized. We've had so many dogs with trauma, and I don't want him to know it, so I don't want him to be scared of being hollered at. I don't want...
What do I need to do?
So he gets away with freaking everything, just so he stays a puppy forever. Never to know anything scary. I know it's impossible almost to do that, but thus far he's maintained his sweet innocence and curiosity and happiness. Sally got a little bit of trauma from Nellie. Rosie came with her own trauma. Nellie and Nikita both had come with their own trauma. So Barnaby's our only trauma-free guy. Fred has his own trauma.
Come up with the jack.
So we'll see how long I can keep old Barnaby trauma-free.
One more?
But he's got to go get a rabies shot
Again?
on the 10th. We'll see how that does him. He doesn't like the car, so first we got to get him in the car. Then we got to get him out and get him to a stranger, which he doesn't do strangers very well. And he's not a guard dog, he just hides. He's scared of them. But they're all going at once, so hopefully, like, as a pack together, they won't be so scared and it won't be such a traumatizing experience.
You need this spot?
Come on, Barnaby, over here.
I need to get up here.
Barnaby! He's over by the compost.
Yeah. We built a new compost bin. I don't know if y'all saw that either, but it's really nice. So, probably be getting to see that coming up soon. we've been getting a lot done. There's been no doubt about that. It's just been a lot of action, a lot of to do, not much time to sit behind the computer. Plus, it hasn't even been like temperature conducive enough to just like be sitting inside behind the computer. You just melt, the computer overheats, it gets too hot in there, especially for the number of hours that like editing requires. But you can kind of get a little peek of it. It's over there. It's pretty nice. We're happy with it. Barnaby, come here. Come on. Good boy. Yeah, he's a little sweetie. Yeah. Sally's still looking at me from the van door like, you're not making me come out there. I'm not coming out. We are going on an adventure. I'm a little chilly. It's actually getting quite dark over there. That looks a little scary. But it wasn't supposed to rain today. But it's literally been raining like every day. But I know that like a lot of the country has been experiencing that. So I'm not going to act like I'm sitting here suffering when I know everybody's been getting tons of rain. And it's like, it's great and all, but some things are getting too much water. Some things are growing too fast. We can't keep up with it. Oh, Barnaby's jumping on me. What are you doing, guy? Want to say hello? Sit. Good boy. Say hi. Here's a good boy. Can you show him pretty? Good boy. You tried. That's a little too fast. You sat too fast. Come on. Over here. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Oh. He's working on sit pretty. He doesn't quite got it down. He knows sit real well, though, huh? He's so cute. Oh my God, he just took off running with... They look like a tool. He likes to take tools and run with them.
He always grabs the hammer and leaves.
The hammer is his favorite tool. So Sean and I were tacking the garden fabric down the other day. Oh, yeah, and Barnaby, every time I would put the hammer down, he would grab the hammer and take off running. And so like I had to go searching the yard every time for the hammer. So then I went and got the neon orange hammer. So that I could see where the frickin' hammer was in the yard because he kept stealing it.
We got bolts holding it in place now.
What, the transmission?
Yes.
So
not all the bolts are in, but it's now like I got.
Here, take it under there.
Yeah. We're getting there, Don.
Yeah, we're getting there. Okay. Awesome.
What's that?
I said awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to look good there, James. I'm just happy that it's in place. We got a couple bolts in, so it's not shifting all over the place, because that's been the hardest part. But all right, what's now?
I need a light.
He's like, finally your hands are free, you can play with me. I've been so trying to figure it out, huh, buddy?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Sally's not going to let Caleb into his own vehicle.
Oh my God. Here, can you grab this so I can get out?
Yo! I'm like, Sally's not gonna let him into his own car.
Oh no!
I'm protecting you.
These dogs are wild. They've deboed the mechanic's car, and I won't let him in his own car. What kind of life is this? What are you doing? That's not your car. You're the boss of the car.
Is this your car now?
She's like,
This is my car now.
she deboed it. Sally is so sassy. Like, she is such a bossy dog, and like, and so demanding. Like, if you're eating a snack or anything, and
Remember one of our subscribers called you sassy? Remember that?
yeah, I mean, I'm nowhere near as sassy as Sally is. But if you're having a snack or something and she wants it, she will stomp her foot like on the ground in front of you, and she's like, "Ruff, ruff!" And she will do it the whole time, and then she'll grab a hold of your leg and like just claw you, like scrape your skin off if you don't pay attention to her. She's a sassy little thing. She runs my house, and I don't know how to get my own. I don't know how to get control of it back. She's taken over someone else's vehicle, won't let him in it, and I don't even know how to get her out of it. She won't come out. She's looking at me like I'm lost my mind.
Running away.
He's the strangest. Like, he's so strange. Barnaby.
Last time I was here, you got a back massage. This time you're getting treats and you're still running away from me.
He's so strange. What a weird place to live. Living in the middle of nowhere is like, it's crazy. This is crazy. I still sometimes can't believe it.
We're right there, though.
Yeah, I mean they're right there. We'll take a break for a minute.
Yeah, sure.
Taking 5. The guys are going to take 5, so we'll probably end up wrapping this up here shortly.
Yeah.
Sally won't let you.
I know. It's alright. Oh, man. As soon as I get this truck going, I can get back to doing some editing because we have a few things that we've been working on. I just got a whole bunch of supplies. My buddy Noah yesterday took me, I don't know if I just told you, but we're getting ready to build a giant, I don't want to say giant, but a much nicer solar ground mount. We're going to have a whole lot more panels hooked up. We're going to have a 48 volt system, and we're going to be able to power a whole lot more in the house. I'm excited to have an actual deep freeze so we can store food longer. We got a dehydrator coming. It's a smaller one, but it's something to get started with because we have North Spore sent us so much mushroom stuff this year. I have enough to do the entire perimeter of the food forest with wine cap mushrooms. We got blue oysters growing, we got pink oysters growing, we got lion's mane, we got reishi, we got bucket system ones, garden mushroom bed ones, the substrate block in the tent. Man, we are going mushroom crazy this year. It's been pretty cool. So, wow, it's already,
Youngest child, like that's not fair.
it's already been an hour.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's what I said. Usually we try to keep it to an hour. That way if anybody goes back and watches them, they're not like, hey, I gotta watch their whole day in real time.
I'm sure some of them would like enjoy that. No. All right, everyone, man. I appreciate you doing that. But you see, she was like, are you going to handle the live stream? I'm like, I don't know how that's going to be possible.
I did a good job.
You did a great job, and I'm very appreciative
It
of
was
you for
hardly
doing that.
nothing about putting a transmission in, though. I talked about everything else.
No, it's all right. Well,
And I know stuff about cars.
neither do I. Luckily, I have a friend that's helping us do that. So, but all right, everyone. We're gonna get back. I'm gonna get back to doing this truck so I can actually just completely focus on helping him and getting this in, and give my wife some break.
I'm
But-
going to go pot some tomato plants.
Yes. All right. So, all right. Well, we'll see you. We'll keep you up to date on when the next video is coming out. We're gonna be soon. We have a lot of big projects we're working on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
A lot
between-
going on.
Yeah, so.
Once we get them coming out, they're going to be like boom, 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 because we're getting ahead of the game. That way, it's not always such a rush, and we have more time to focus on all these big projects.
Right. So bear with us while we're collecting footage now and collecting supplies, and it's a weird transition phase that we're in, but
We're coming.
Yeah.
We're coming, and it'll be worth the wait.
Yeah.
Promise. So, all right. Well, we'll be talking, y'all. We love you, and we'll see you next time.
Keep growing.
Keep growing, everybody. All righty.